Who is it? What's up? What's going on, guys? Come in. Doing a little crib style video here at the secret location for the Mastermind Council that we're doing here. And I like saying mastermind a whole lot more than meetings, don't you? It just kind of adds a different flavor to it. But I'll show you all that here in a second. I actually want to show you just kind of a little tour around this place because I think you'll think it's cool. We've got, of course, bathrooms. There's a million bathrooms everywhere. Beds all over the place. Closets galore. You're going to think this is ridiculously sick. Come here, check this out. Kind of a little seating lounge area for anybody who wants to just come in here and just post up. This is the look over the city. Just go ahead and just take that in here just for a second. If you look up the word badass in the dictionary, that's actually, you actually just see a picture of that right there. Hold on a second, I want to show you what you would see if you looked up the word epic. This is actually tomorrow, and throughout the weekend, we're actually going to be hanging out in here, masterminding. We'll have the leadership council here, just kind of creating the vision of the company. When Dave and I started, and of course Wood actually just missed his flight, which is why he's not here for this video. Dave is sometimes known to miss flights and stuff and be late to places, so am I. But it's fascinating, isn't it interesting how it doesn't matter if you can show up on time or not, if you can catch your flight or not, you can still outsell people, you can still make more money than all the gurus and the people who are pretending to be something that they're not, and you can do it all just kind of being yourself. But anyways, back to what we're doing this weekend. I'll try not to get too much shiny ball syndrome throughout this video, but when we started this company, we had this vision of creating a company that was built by the people for the people. So we've kind of always had this vision and this concept that we wanted to create this council, this mastermind of the ladies and the gentlemen, right, who are inside of Empower, who are really producing at a high level, who can kind of come together and create the vision for the company. That's important. I think that it's super important to have the people who are in the trenches. And even though Dave and I are in the trenches and we're producing just like everybody else, it's super important to have people who are in the trenches, who are creating the vision and the concepts for the company. So that's what we're going to be doing in this area. Of course, the whiteboard. Got to have the whiteboard, right? Can't do anything without the whiteboard. So we've got the whiteboard there, it's going to be good times. A lot of good stuff's going to come out of this this particular mastermind. Let me show you a little bit more around here. Kitchen table, of course. Probably going to have break a little bread right there. Kitchen. Now I've got a funny story about the kitchen here. Travis is going to kill me for telling you this, but Travis, my exec assistant, we've got all. Now it can't be a cribs video without showing you in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? But anyways. This fridge is so ridiculous. My exec assistant Trav, I call him Travis the Incredible. I actually got here and I pulled out one of these naked juices, and all of them were lined up right here. And I pulled it out and I tipped it back and it didn't come out. He had lined all of this stuff up in the freaking freezer. And if you're curious what bananas look like when you put them in the freezer, this is what they look like. They go from yellow to brown. So those of you who like brown bananas, just throw them in the freezer and you'll be good to go. We've also, for the coffee addicts, which I am a recovering coffee addict. I actually just quit drinking coffee here, I think 2 or 3 months ago. We've got the built-in espresso machine. Now this thing is a contraption, right? Is what I would do with this situation if I actually was going to drink coffee, which who knows, I might branch out and drink a cup of coffee this weekend. I would just start hitting buttons and there's a good chance something would explode, right? And hopefully it was clean-upable, if that's a word. I just made up a word, clean-upable. I actually don't know what this thing is. Oh, wow, that's pimpalicious, right? How you get into the microwave is you lift up the secret door. Secret door in the secret mastermind spot. Here, check this out. Another room with a majestic view. Wait, hold on. I don't want to show you that view yet. Just check this out here real quick. We've got Bathroom, of course, all the magic happens in there. That is where the magic happens. So just in case you were curious about that. Oh, hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
All right, so more funny stories. I was actually just taking a shower inside of this shower right here, and there's a steamer in there. It's like a built-in sauna. And I actually was wondering, just because I'm curious, where the steam was coming out of, and I actually saw a little contraption. And here, come around here. Let me show you this little contraption. There's a contraption right down there, and I thought to myself, since I used to work construction, I said to myself, man, I wonder what that is. So I stuck my hand under it like a genius, right? One of those brilliant moments of Dave Sharpe's life. And it was like 180-degree steam coming out, and I felt the skin on my hand melting off of the bones, and I screamed, and Aaron was like, God, is there a man or a little girl taking a shower in there? Here is the magical bidet. Okay. Now, if you've never experienced a bidet before, you just haven't lived yet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just the feeling, the warm and fuzzy feeling you get when you.
I tried it, I liked it.
Yeah, so if anything, just to come to these mastermind councils, just to experience the bidet would be well worth it, right? Not only we make more money and produce more and impact more people, but you get to experience things like sitting down on the bidet. Now for the epic representation. You ready for this? You ready for this? Check this out. Oh. The beaches of the world, my friend. This is what we're talking about when we're talking about coming and hanging out, meeting us, living life, building a business while having a life on the beaches of the world. Guys, this is achievable for anybody. It's achievable no matter who you are, where you come from, what your background is. You can do this, you can be here with us. And I'll tell you what, the only thing that is missing from this weekend is you, right? There's not a whole lot of room at the bottom, but I'm gonna tell you something, there's a lot of room at the top, right? And that's one thing that I wanna leave you with is you're looking at this and you're looking at the backdrop and you're thinking about kind of where you wanna be and where you could be, where you should be, where you deserve to be here in the future. There's not a lot of room down at the bottom, guys, but there's so much room up at the top. So guys, meet us at the next one. Be in Denver, right? Be at all the events. Get your people there and lock arms with us, right? Fight the forces of evil, right? Don't be a wussy. It's time to release your inner badass, and it's time to get money. It's time to impact people. It's time to go out there and spread your testimony, your inspiration to lift people up, because that's what this is all about, guys. So I'm gonna take this in. I've got to go meet some people for some dinner right now, so I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Appreciate you, love you, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.